Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on this Friday night, here just slightly early as we get settled in and get situated for the evening's broadcast here. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody is doing well and had a great week. As we march on through, we're going to answer some comments. Yes, indeed, as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed. So let's get to where we can see everybody, and we'll get started here. All right. Yes, there we go. We got, hey, the Wizard of Oz is new. He is the first here. And the Global Warmer was a close second. Good to see you guys. All right, and Stacking Points is here. And Chris Garner. Been a long time since we've seen Chris Garner. He is here. Hello. The Tuscan wine fan. Very good. Yes, indeed. Kenneth Ledford is here. Welcome. We're going to slurp some coffee and get right into it here. Brilliant. And stick around to the end, guys, because we have a little game we're starting to do now. Little dig back based off of your search queries. We'll find out in the end what it means. So stay tuned for that. Yes, indeed. Dragon's Horde Stacker's been busy with kiddos, but he's here. Summer break is on hand. Yes, indeed. Selected Silver Sire, welcome. Good to see you. Think you're new here. Chris Garner gave up coins for a while. Well, I'm glad you're back, sir. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you are back. Good to see you. And Time Lord is here. Welcome. Let's get into this thing here. Let's go to future finds from 5 years ago. A bunch of overly PC. Yes, indeed. You think it was bad in 2017. It's even worse now. But you went on Skullcoin, they won't have one in the series with a white bale on it. That's right. That's true. But they're going to have one with a tree on it next in 2023, next year. But thank you, Future Finds from 5 years ago. Phil Putt Wheeler says the following on the Don't Be Fooled by Fake Gold video. He says, my Sigma Metalix tester is the best investment I made just over a year ago. Tested all my PMs with no problems found as of yet. Yes, it was pricey, but well worth it. It, along with the scale and magnet, are all I use to test with. I test everything with all three methods together. I've seen where some show it not to be 100% reliable, but I haven't had that problem with it yet. Same here. I think it might need to be calibrated from time to time, but I've not had any issues with mine either. A great job, Phil. Yes, indeed. Silver Wolverine is here. Yes, and Slacker Stacker is here. Can only stay for 10 minutes, but I think we might be able to convince him to stay for 10.5 minutes, or 10 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe 11 minutes if we really sweet talk Slacker Stacker. We're going to try our best to keep him engaged as long as possible. And I'm not talking about being engaged to a girl, engaged in this community on this live stream at this very moment. If we can just suck Slacker Stacker in for 11 minutes and 74 seconds, that would be wonderful. If we can only keep Slacker Stacker here for 90 minutes, then I'll be perfectly happy. Or maybe if we could keep Slacker Stacker here for 2 days, 17 hours, 34 minutes and 17 seconds. I think that's not too much to ask. Then I think we'll be in good shape, okay? All right, very good. Culture of Currency is here. Try Again is here. Welcome. And hola, Abi Numismático y Información y Subastas. Welcome, all right. And Richard C. is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Jeffrey Jackson chimes in and says, don't worry, Joe Biden has an answer for inflation, and it's going to be all fixed before the midterm elections. That's right. That's right. Have faith in old sleepy Uncle Joe. That's right. Jeffrey Jackson. He's being facetious there or sarcastic. Yes, indeed. Centurion is here from Greece. Welcome, Centurion. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Hello, UDT Ghost. And Silver Wolverine might stay for 0.5 seconds. All right. He is. He is staying for 0.5 seconds, plus some extra ones thrown in there, too. Extra tenths of a seconds here and there. And maybe he'll get an uncirculated finish, too, with his evening. Yes, indeed. All right, no, wait. Stacking Points can't go yet. He must stay. He must stay. All right, how about camp out here? Yes, indeed. Camp outside. We want you to camp outside for a long time. That's what we want. Hello, Neil Hahn. Good to see you. All right, don't throw up, though, if you camp, right? Dragon's Horde Stacker. We can't have that. All right, now, Zephiel, who we've not seen in the live chat for a while. We'll see if we can get him to stay longer. I don't know. He says it's transitory inflation. Remember that because that's what they told you to remember. That's right, exactly, Zephiel. Exactly. No, I understand, Slacker. I'm just teasing you. Hey, I just appreciate every bit you give me, and I appreciate you. He posted a Slacker Stacker. He's got a great channel. Check him out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's Slacker Stacker. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. All right. And let's move on up here. Jake says spot is a manipulated market. And I know a lot of people mention that, and I probably should have made mention of it because I know a lot of people feel that way. End of story. They lost control in 2008, but they figured it out this time. If gold and silver break out, it's a sign of control of the system. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Food for thought. Numbers should be unbiased to be believed. There is no unbiased numbers. If silver goes to $10, I'm all in. I understand, Jake. However, I will say this, that history is a good guide. And at this time, during an economic crisis before, gold and silver actually went down. So it took until 2011, and that was an anomaly. But yes, indeed. All right, very good. Oh, yes, indeed. 0 seconds of the third Trump impeachment yesterday. That's right. Very good. Oh, my goodness gracious. Crazy. Yep. I watched a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. Joanne Quick, hello. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Glad Joanne is here. Quick. Joanne Quick. Made it in here quickly. There she is. Glad she's here. Hope you're doing well. All right. Gary Hughes, Sal, I bought 10 Mercury dimes this month for $27.89. I hope spot goes lower. Yes, indeed. That's a pretty high price as well for those. But yes, indeed. But yes, I hope it goes lower too. I think we might see him. I think we might see gold and silver go lower, but that's just my guess. I could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. But my overall prediction for silver, I'm going to stick with. And that's $29 by the end of the year. That seems like a long way off or a very high number. Everything pushing gold, silver down. You're right, Mark. Everything is. So, Jake, yes, indeed. Keep in mind that history is kind of, if it's not repeating itself, it's rhyming. But nonetheless, Strat 959 is chiming in here. Let's see what he's got to say. I agree that the portrait of the maple leaf is really bad, but why did they put George Washington on a Canadian coin anyway? But seriously, the Royal Mint did a much better job of Her Majesty on the Britannias, as did the Perth Mint and others. I love that the Britannias has so many micro-engraved security marks and features. Also, the Perth Mint kangaroo's incredible tiny laser-etched A. Exactly right. Newer silver Krugerrands also have some interesting micro laser etching on them. I haven't purchased a newer gold Krugerrand, so I don't know if they have that feature or not. There are better features on the lame missing read on the ASC. I agree with that completely. I haven't seen any stacker channel do a video on these different micro-etch security features. Yes, I might have to do that. Yes, indeed. I need to find a way to really showcase that stuff, but I will work on that. That's a good idea. Strat 959. Get their heating bills. Yes, indeed, they sure will. They will freak out. It's going to be crazy in the wintertime. The heating bills, that's true. This winter. I think things are going to get worse. All right, let's march on up here. Colonic Stacker, have you seen the Solomon Islands silver legal currency Fender Stratocaster? Oh yes, I have seen that. Yeah, those kind of coins. Yeah, I have seen those. There's actually, they've been around for a while. Not necessarily those, but others I've seen those. Different shaped guitars and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Yes, indeed. THS is here. Welcome. All right, guitar. Heart coins in that order. There you go. I think that's a heart. I don't know what that thing is. CH Card. Maybe that's Chris Card. He should just call himself Chris Card. Yeah, Chris Card. Because I always forget that and call him CH Card. But here's what he's got to say. Thanks, Al. I have the Sigma Mini Pro with 3 wands. Works great with bars and coins. For me, gold, platinum, palladium, and silver. Using the full Mini Pro and a calibrated scale encompasses all issues around resistivity and density differences for the FEMs. Operator error can be reduced by educating oneself on resistivity measurements. That's right. Ranges from each PM, proper use of base unit and wands. True that. True that indeed. All right. Fender Stratobung. The Fender Stratobung for Colonic Stacker. Yes, indeed. Pete O says, I bought a fake 1/2 ounce gold pamp bar about 5 to 6 years ago. It was crimped, poorly done, blistered pack, and appeared to be thick and slightly scratched in tiny tarnish spots. I sent it back, got a full refund. About a week later, the bar came back to me as the seller refused the package. Wow. Yep. That's pretty amazing. You got a fake gold bar free. Way to go. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's march on over here and see what we've got. With the next comment. CK888, thanks for highlighting the scourge facing the stacking community. Yes, indeed. These fake gold coins, a vast majority of them are coming out of China. And it's a horrible thing for sure. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Glad you all are here. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Okay, and Lazuiox Jeden says, for me, new stacker, it's only good news. So many ounces to buy. There you go. If you're a new stacker and you understand what's coming in due course, in other words, what's really coming, we know for sure, is gold and silver will keep up with inflation in due course. Yes, indeed. Salty Blank Zero is here. Welcome. Hello from Ohio. Good evening. New. We always appreciate new folks being here. So Salty Blank, thank you so much. Welcome. Glad you are here. Salty Blank Zero, new viewer here. Yes, indeed. Hello, Unlocked is here. Richard C is here. And hey, he made a comment without saying anything. It was just, that's pretty cool. How'd you do that? Let me see if I can do that. I can. I just did it. I made a comment without saying anything in the chat. Yes, indeed. Quantitative queasing. Magic word. That's right, exactly. All right. And Lasewa Jedin. Yes, indeed. New. So many ounces to buy. That's right, Jedin. And Silver Damsel, who we've not seen in quite a while. The lovely Silver Damsel made her inaugural view on the Sal's Gal calendar. Says, so, inflation doesn't push the price of PMs up? Wonderful, now I'm screwed. In due course it will, Silver Damsel. In due course it shall. Just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, but it shall, yes indeed. Yes, indeed. Savage Lee is here. Bill M is here. Welcome. CCT is here. Yes, indeed. And James Smith is here. Yes. Very, very, very good. Let's get over here and see what we've got with Peppermint. Peppermint. I wonder if that's Patty is somewhere in the mix of that name. I'm not sure, but yep, that's why I just sold off over half of my stack for over 2 times what I paid for it in the crash of 2020. Paid off my prepping debt, so the lack of anxiety and stress should be worth more than gold. Way to go. Timing those purchases and exit strategy to pay off for preps. I think you made a wise choice in that regard. Yes, indeed. I probably would have held on to some of that. Yes, indeed. That's right. Inflation is a bane of our existence. That's what Uncle Joe said. So there, that means that. That's right. So he means he cares, right? Exactly. Crazy. Hello, HVAC. Good to see HVAC. Welcome, sir. HVAC Residential Basics. Yes, indeed. Good evening to the gatherers of the shiny metal, says the Silver Sliver. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right. And hey, we are in a mode of, I'm ready to do push-ups for anybody who is willing, just putting that out there. Mike Goodman says gold and silver. Let me put this in here real quickly and make this thing happen. We got to make this thing cool, collective, and raring and ready to go. Gold and silver staying down means that we haven't had a crisis yet. Means we have time. Not a bad thing. And I don't want gold and silver to go up, at least not yet. I want them to stay low so I can stock up so new stackers have a chance. Then when it goes up, it will be necessary buy until then. It's doing what it needs to do where I kept it. There you go. New stackers don't come to the fray, fight, but they come to the forefront. There you go, to the forefront. Well said. That's right, Mike. I agree. I think wise advice. Very good. Savage Lee, hello. Thanks for letting me back through the door. We'll try and conform to the limited language and offered few, but not none. All right. Well, hey, now thank you. I appreciate it, Savage Lee. I didn't know that I kicked you out in order to let you back in, but you've always been welcome here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so I appreciate you being here. Unless I'm missing something there, maybe I don't remember. Hello, Brian Maurer. Good to see you. Welcome. Jamie Foxx is here. So is Gold Chick Bibafell. Yes, indeed. And welcome to James Smith. Is here. Okay. eBay sales for Haiti chimes in on the return of the Salivation Silver. That's right. For those who don't know, I haven't talked about it in a while. But the Salivation Nation round is back. The link is in the description of this very live stream right now if you're interested in checking it out. So he says here, very cool. Is the cost reasonable for a custom design? Some business may be interested in doing this for promoting their brand. I have been tempted to reach out to Golden State Mint. Good luck. I tried a Golden State Mint. They would not even respond to my inquiries when I was putting this together. But a lot of these mints have you have to get a certain number done to make it worth it to them and for you. Well, it could be very expensive. The dive fees can be quite pricey. And it's been so long since I've done it now. With inflation the way it's going, I can't even begin to assess how much it's going to be. But it is going to be pricey to get the dies done. There's no question about that. Probably $2,000, even for the type of design I got here, $2,000 per side. But anyways. All right. Joseph Jones says here. See, he says, well, if you would have compared it to government minted bullion, they would be a much more invigorating conversation to listen to, but I'm definitely going to say junk silver is better because of the notoriety, as well as it has a mintage limit and cheaper as a fractional item versus fractional 999. That's right. Good point, Joseph Jones. Very good point. Yes, indeed. That's right. Salivate rounds must be converted to rubles to buy mustard and biscuits. That's right. Exactly. Cladale, the inflation is intentional. The United States is bankrupt with no hope of ever repaying $31 trillion in debt. All they can do is print. Well, it's intentional, I think, not only for that, but so it will lead them quicker to a crisis so that they can not let a good crisis go to waste and reset. Do the reset. Do the currency reset. CBDC tied to ESG, and I'm not down with OGP with that kind of thing. OCC, yes indeed. Trying to find a word that rhymes, or a letter that rhymes. Shan is here. Welcome. Always good to see Gold Chick. How is the foot doing? Hopefully better every single day. Richard Metcalf is not here today. Too hot. 115 degrees. Wow, that is insane, Richard. Wow. Yes, indeed. And Belang P, the inflationary beatings will continue until morale improves. True dat. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. They shall continue until morale improves. It'll be the bane of our existence until otherwise. Yes, indeed. But I do think that they're not that worried about it because it's all going to lead to probably a reset or CBDC, and then they'll give people, and there's probably a revaluation too that will occur during that period. Jason Buzzolini says the Federal Reserve is already international. Look at the banks that make up the Fed and tell me they're not. All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, how many make up the Fed? I guess they deal with a lot of different banks, probably around the world. Doesn't surprise me. Other central banks do as well, if I'm not mistaken. Rufus Lumpkins chimes in here on the 90% versus rounds video from this morning. This is another one of those videos I thought might get a little traction. You know, it's what they say. There was another channel that talked about this. You know, you can do videos and you think, oh man, that was a good video, man. That was a really good video, and hardly anybody watches it. And then you put another video out. It's like, this is a lackluster video. I really didn't do so well. And it does terrific. It's insane. Insanity. The algorithm is very odd. So Rufus says, good morning, Sal. I prefer 90% to rounds, but I still find myself buying rounds that interest me in some way. At the end of the day, it's all good stuff. There you go. Exactly right. Nothing wrong with having both. For sure. Yes, indeed. Have a blessed day. Good to see Rufus. Been a while, by the way, since we've seen Rufus. Yes, indeed. That's it, right. A culture of currency. I love financial freedom. Fear is not a motivator of decision. Very good. Exactly right. And you have much more freedom with gold. Yes, indeed. CoinGeek. I don't know who CoinGeek is, Richard Ledford. Yes, indeed. Sorry, never heard of him. All right, John Bethia says, maybe he says I may have been told that my mother was an old telephone operator who could tell by the drop of a coin into the payphone the difference of a nickel, dime, quarter, or a slug by the sound of the coin. Amazing to me. That is something. Wow. That's pretty wild. They do have their distinctive ring to them, don't they? Coins do. All right, yes, indeed. Just salivate coins. There you go, exactly right. JM Unleashed is here. JM Unleashed, so good to see you, sir. Yes, indeed. Very, very, very good. Stack On says, Grayman61, we shall do it. Yeah, I might whip the guitar out here in a moment. We're expecting calls at 6:15 from 5 different loan scammers, so I might need to pull the guitar out for that. Yes, indeed. Steve C., look for the deals. Few and far between, but they are around. LCS trip today, that's right. Look out for the deals. You've got to be on the lookout for the deals. Yes, indeed. In fact, I had one text me a confirmation. Said, hey, this is to confirm that you're going to receive a call at 6:15. So we're going to try to lump them. I told them all 6:15, so we're going to try to do a conference call with all of them. Yes, indeed. As many as we can, just like we did last time. All right, but we'll have that on standby. The old Git fiddle on standby when the scammers call. Okay, let's see here. Silver Honda says, constitutional or generic silver, I don't have enough of each in my stack. I do have a tube of Mercury dimes and Roosevelt dimes. Whole lot of Rosie. Quarters and Benjamin halves. My LCS dude wants it. And I said, no, sir. That's right, no, sir. That's a negatory ghostwriter from Silver Honda. Very good. We're slurping a little bit of coffee here. Just right there. Yes, indeed. Usually the trading party. There you go, Salty Blank. Yes, indeed. Sal going to break out the harmonica tonight. Yes, I don't have a harmonica, but I do have this little Git fiddle. And I wish I had a little ukulele. That'd be fun. A uke. The ukes come out tonight. Mark Nordgaard says, dollar up, gold, silver up, down, silver down. If dollar crashes, as many YouTubers predict, gold and silver will crash big time, maybe down to face value $1 silver and $50 gold. Well, let's see. I don't think it'll ever get to that point. I think there's a chance that if the dollar were to crash, you could probably see the way psychology is, that we may see gold and silver fall some, but I don't think it would take long for it to recover. Yes, indeed. Mando and a bunch of S's. Sterling silver is no different from junk silver, and I don't stack it. I only stack pure 999 or 999 fine. Well, actually, I hate to break it to you, but it's not the same at all. And I can't explain yet because we have a call coming in here. Stay tuned. Hello?
Hello, Derek.
Yes, this is Derek. How you doing?
How you doing? This
I'm.
is Eric with All Credit Funding.
How you doing, Eric? How is your Friday evening going so far?
Oh, it's still early, but at least it stopped raining.
Right,
Uh,
exactly. There's something about rain that makes me want to precipitate instead of participate. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
That's what she said. So, how can I help you this fine afternoon?
Well, we did set an appointment to speak. Um, Let me see if I can grab your file here. That's the
Grab
other
the old
thing.
file. I never knew. It makes me feel important when there's a file on hand. Did you know? Let me
Uh,
answer. So Mando says that sterling silver is no different from junk silver, but really there is a difference because sterling silver is 0.925 and quote junk silver is 90%. So there's a pretty big difference there. Just point of order on that one. That's a little point of order. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I mean that's 100% correct.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
deal. All right, Derek. How much working capital were you looking for?
I would be interested in about 120K or $120,000, whichever is more.
100, between 100 to 120 is what you're saying, correct?
No, anywhere between 120K and $120,000. Yeah,
Okay, so you want 120.
right. Yeah, not just 120. Add 3 zeros to 120, and I think we'll be on the same page. And
Okay.
then we'll turn the page. Who sang that song? Turn the page.
You know what? I couldn't even answer
Let me
that.
see here. Let me see. Remember how to.
Now, what kind of business is it that you have?
Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's it. I think it was Jimmy Page that sang Turn the Page. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm pretty sure my math is correct on that. It was Jimmy Page that sang Turn the Page. It wasn't Bob Saget. Everybody thinks it was Bob Saget, but it was not. You still with me, partner? Hello?
What's that?
Okay, you still okay?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second here. We had a silence there for a moment. I'm gonna merge this here. Hello?
Hi, is this Charles?
Yes, this is Charles. May I help you?
Hi, Charles. This is Michelle from Main Street. How are you?
Hi, Michelle, and say hello to Derek on the line with us, too.
Hi, Derek. How are you?
Eric, brother.
Oh, Eric.
Oh,
Eric with
sorry.
an E.
Hi.
Eric with a D. Yes, and
Sorry about that. How's
right.
everything going?
It's going just fantastic this evening. Yes, indeed, everything is fine, and I appreciate you calling. We're trying to get funding for the business here, and I was just
Okay.
telling Eric, what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somewhere between 120K and 120,000, whichever comes first.
Okay. How long have you been in business?
14 long years. Eric never asked me that, so that's a new question. But Eric, did you get that? I've been here for 14 years.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's great.
Does that perplex any of your minds that I've been in business that long?
That's actually good. A lot of the people, aren't in business that long these days anymore.
I'm what they call a long hauler. Yes, indeed.
And what kind of business do you have?
It is a manufacturing business. Yes, indeed. We manufacture things here. And I'll be specific with you guys. I need to get a lot of silver, and we need to get we need to get a lot of silver, and that's what this $120,000 is going to be because we're going to inject it in coffee. They say that if you actually use microscopic little bits of colloidal silver into your coffee, it gives you an extra pep in your step, It kills bacteria. It can help fight the old COVID and maybe even help against monkeypox. We're still studying the monkeypox connection, but I think we can make it work.
Interesting.
That's what she said.
Okay, so what does your monthly revenue look like? In the, let's say the
Oh,
past
it
3
looks.
months, what have you done each month?
I tell you what, my balance sheet. I have a little spreadsheet. I have little flowers and things on it. I got it decorated all nice, so it looks fantastic. Because I like whenever I look at my balance sheet, I want it to look very pretty. So I have a very nice little Excel spreadsheet with all kinds of graphics and
Okay.
stuff on it. It looks terrific. Let me tell you.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, in order for us to give you an offer and let you know if you do what you're looking for,
Yeah.
I would need to see your most recent 3-month business bank statement.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
If that's okay with you.
That's
I can
perfectly
send you an
fine.
email.
I gotta warn you. There's gonna be a lot of pastel colors, flowers, lots of there may even be a Hello Kitty sticker on there. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me.
We
As long
might
as the
even
numbers look good,
we
I don't
might
care
even
what's on it.
we might even we if the numbers are looking really good, we might even put some glitter on the financial statements too. Okay, that's talk. You want to talk
Sounds
about
good
being.
to me.
You want to talk about unleashing the Kraken. Now that is it right there.
How much did you do in the month of May?
98K. And Shan, when it's that number, that 98,000 may be just enough to keep Shan here for another 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, so is it okay if I send you an email requesting the documents that I need and sending a link to you for our website so you can fill out an application for me?
If that's okay with Eric, it's fine with me. What do you think, Eric?
Absolutely not, because I was going to tell you to do that.
Well, I tell you what, I can spread myself around. I'll be glad to send it to you as well, Eric. In fact, what I'll do is I'll copy both of you. You send me the emails, and I'll send you back both of them. What do you think? That'd be pretty sweet, right? I'll get it some bacon. We'll put some bacon on it. We'll put some little skull flags, and then we'll wave to you 3 times.
Can you just verify for me the best email to send you all the information to?
I got a couple, but it might be the one on file there. Whatever was the. If you have the LB, the crew on their file for you there, is that the one?
What is it?
The LB, the crew, is that the one you have on file?
No, I actually don't have an email.
Okay, send it to this one, silverkitty47 at AOL.com. I mean, gmail.com. Silverkitty47 at gmail.com.
Okay, I have an AOL email on file. It's YT447, I think it is, at AOL. Is that also a good email?
Yeah,
for you?
that one. You could do that. You could do the Silverkitty47 too.
Okay, Silverkitty47 at Gmail. Perfect. Okay, so you're looking for 120,000, and is there a length of time that you were looking for? So I have an idea of what you're looking to do exactly.
A length of time. Now, can you expand upon that?
Your terms.
Oh, my terms.
What term are you looking for? Yeah.
Oh, well, I could be I don't want to be a one-termer. If I ever run for office, I don't want to just be a one-termer. I want to stay in office for a long time. You know, I want to stay in office.
What term are you looking to pay it back in? How long?
How long to pay it back? Okay. Shoot, as long as possible. If I can milk this loan out for as long as possible, I think that'd be great. I'm okay with paying a very high interest rate on it as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what's the longest? Let me ask you this. What's the longest term you think I could get out of this thing?
Well, without seeing your bank statements and really seeing your revenue, I can't give you an exact answer. Let me look at your statements. Let me look at everything. Let me see the revenue coming in, and then I'll get back to you with an offer. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Well, Eric, what do you think? Michelle's kind of dominating this conversation, you know, and that shows that women.
I mean, much of what she needs, I'm gonna need as well.
Okay. Girl power, you know what I'm saying? Dominating. I like it.
The thing is in this industry, when you have a file and you submit it to an investor, the first thing the investor's going to want to know is how you're planning on paying back this money.
I'm going to pay it.
Absolutely.
It's not with Bitcoin or Dogecoin. I can tell you that. It will not be paid back in Dogecoin. I may pay it back in a new kind of currency called CBDC. It's central bank digital currency. It hasn't been created yet, but I know Jerome Powell, he's the Federal Reserve Chair, and he's all up on this. And what we could probably do is I could probably set my ESG score to make it so that you could, if we could do it in the greenest way possible, if I could deliver it to you, maybe in a pickup truck, and with a big gas guzzling pickup truck, you can maybe chalk up a good ESG score in that son of a biscuit. What do you think?
Yeah, might work. Yeah, might work.
Sounds like a plan.
You know when they're planning on giving you the 120K, they send it over with doves.
With doves. That's because this is what it sounds like when doves cry. This is what.
Okay, so
I don't know any Prince songs.
Dang before we go into anything?
Let's see here. What song do you want me to? Do you want to play you some Fade to Black, or do you want me to play Enter Sandman?
Enter Sandman.
Okay.
All day.
I like that one too. That's a good one.
Are you gonna dance for us though?
Oh yeah, I'll do you one better. I'll do some push-ups. Just a second here. And I haven't even gotten a super chat yet for that.
We need a FaceTime for that though.
Oh, I know, but you would have to take my word for it. I'm not gonna use my knees. I'm gonna put here we go.
I don't think anybody wanted to see you dance.
1,
we all wanted to see
2,
her dance.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I usually charge $1 for each of those, but I'm doing them free for you guys because you're just the best. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
I'm not even breathing heavy yet. You're supposed to say that's what she said, Eric.
Well, I just want to see her dance. I don't really care about what she's saying. I just want to see her dance.
Right, there you go. All right. Nice.
I'll get a better person than me to dance for you.
Oh man, well hey, you know.
The more the merrier.
There you go. More the merrier. That's right, exactly. Oh boy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful call. I look forward to your emails, and this is going to be I think, an exuberant business opportunity for all of us.
Sounds good. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I will send you that email as soon as we get off the phone, okay?
Okay, all right. You take care. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
All right. Take care, all. All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Not you guys. You guys stay here. I was talking to the loan scammers. All right. Very good, huh? All right. We have that on standby for the next scammer. That's 2 of 5 that we're supposed to call. And it's well after that. Tucson Bubba, thank you so much. All right. $5 for Sal's Coffee Fund. I just flew from Germany on business trip, and his arms are tired. Wow. Thank you, Tucson. I appreciate that, my friend. I'm glad you enjoyed that Department of Numismatics. We had a little fun there. And Shiny McStacken is here. All right. Let's get back to the comments, shall we? Back to the front. All right. Chris Lewis says, could there be megatons of gold on a comet? Could be. If anybody believes that we are going to be mining metals from things flying around in outer space, needs to have a talk with themselves. Yes, indeed. And we shall see. Apparently in January 2023, there may be some exploratory mission. Yes, indeed. Maybe one other day. Kenneth, we may plug it in sometime soon. But yes, indeed. Ground control to Major Tom. That's right, THS. Hello, Silver Hair Stacker. The one and the only is here. Thank you again to Tucson Bubba, the first super chat of the night. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. And we've got James Robinson says, both were up about an hour ago. That's right. because I talked about how inflation was keeping gold and silver down, and but because of the news of unexpectedly high inflation, it's now everybody's getting a little nervous, at least for now. I talked about that in tonight's video, or this evening's video that I recorded just before this live stream and posted. All right. Jeffrey Jackson, I follow Salivate Metal mostly for the info and the state-of-the-art special effects. Yes, indeed. Also love it when you ping your pocket pinger. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Very kind of you, sir. We had a little fun, and with that video, he's the first one to mention the little special effects thing I did in there just for fun. Yes, indeed. First Last says, so when the only thing you can exchange metals for is CBDC, then what? Well, I kind of talk about some of that on there and in this video, and that is that you will use the precious metals to barter and for as a currency. I think that you will see more and more of that. The more restrictive and the more tracking that happens in our currency, there'll be a new exchange system. Gold and silver are perfect for that. More on that probably in another video. Coins A to Z is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. CCT posted a link to the rounds, to the channel rounds at JM Bullion. Thank you. The gold check. Anybody in there? Yes, indeed. Gold check. We are here. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Appreciate you guys joining us. There's a lighter crowd here tonight, but that's all right. And let's see here. Moaning the stock market losses. Yes, indeed. Pretty big drop in some of these numbers today. Yes, indeed. Matt Bittner. Hopefully the Fed will give us a rate hike bigger than 50 basis points next week. That'd be very interesting to see. Will they do 3/4 point rate hike? I guess it's possible to really kind of get this inflation with these numbers being higher. Silver Steeler says, with these, there was a V's. The V's went in there. We got to edit those V's out for Silver Steeler. Dang it. This doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does. And we have to take evasive action to make it work. And that's exactly what we did just now. With these high prices and everything, demand destruction has begun. At what point is it not cost effective to pull metals out of the ground, even where fuel prices are? Diesel at that. Yes, indeed. That's a good question, Silver Steeler. Very good question. And I don't know the answer to that. Because I'm not in the mining space, but I tell you what, if I could pick Keith Neumeyer's brain, that would be a great question to ask him. Yes, indeed. Mondo, do you stack sterling silver? I do have some of it, Mando. Yes, indeed. And I answered your comment while I was on the phone with a loan scammer earlier, Mando. But yes, indeed, there is a difference between junk silver and sterling silver. Yes, indeed. Doug Coate, good to see you. Welcome. And Mark B is here. Hello, Mark B. Good to see you, sir. Strat Rider says, I call it junk, and it doesn't seem to be offended at all. That's right. Yes, the actual silver itself doesn't matter what you call it. Generic just means I don't care what round or bar I grab. I just prefer private mint for anything I consider special. All right. Thank you for your thoughts on that. All right. Yeah, unlocked. I think that's right. They'll pull it out of the ground, and some of them will hang on to some of the silver and gold they may have mined. But I don't know how much they can do that for, how long they can do that for, before it'll catch up to them. But anyways, I don't know. All right. Hot-headed Joel says, constitutional for me. They don't make it anymore. It's the most recognizable and fractional. If it ever comes to trading, this is the way to go. And if that doesn't happen, you still have silver. That's true. Very good point. And there is one good thing about it. There's a lot of it out there. There's no question. I'm not saying there's no shortage of it. But really, there's not making anymore. It's whatever is there is there. You'll never get a 1960 quarter. However many are minted or out there, that's it. Yes, indeed. That's very true. Very, very true. Okay. Let's see here. Freedom will ring. I like that name. It's a pretty cool name. Says the following. Hopefully, spot price will go down. Anyone with a time horizon of more than 5 to 10 years will have more opportunity to accumulate more metals, and then will be better off when the prices are set free and skyrocket. Yes, indeed. All right. Yep. And who knows? You know, I know a lot of people are frustrated. They think, well, everybody says it's going to break out at one point, but it doesn't. Even with massive inflation and stuff that's been happening and stuff, a lot of this stuff has been on the horizon for quite some time. But hey, there's a lot of things happening very quickly in the last 2 years that are exponentially causing issues that are going to come back, and sooner or later, gold and silver is going to do something to the upside. We'll see here. I have a few, but not many, Matt, because those 90% barbers are slickster city. So the only time you're going to be paying regular spots, constitutional prices for it, they're slicked out. Steeler Stacker, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you, sir. Good to see you guys. All right, and Richard Metcalf, I wonder what your thoughts are on holding 80% Canadian. I picked up some for Mel at a yard sale. The lady was shocked that I offered her that much. She has no idea it was worth that much, and I could easily have taken advantage of her. She was asking a little over face value. Well, Richard, you're an honest guy, and that's great. You definitely did her a big favor, and I'm not a huge fan of it here in the United States. In Canada, it may be more recognizable, more liquid. But anything below 90% here in the United States with other countries, and by the way, I've been buying some of it just to have it, because I think it's pretty cool. You can get very close to spot, and there's a reason for that, because to do the math on it is a bit cumbersome as opposed to the 90% US stuff, because that's widely recognized, whereas, the 920, the 858 stuff, not so much. Some of it's 60%. There's even the 10% Mexican coins that you can get for very little over spot. In fact, some of them sometimes under spot for that kind of stuff. All right. All right. Thank you. Glad you're here, Steeler Stacker. Yes, indeed. All right. The Sarge chimes in on this one and says, junk and generic. Who the heck invented that? Silver is silver. I don't like those words either. Not really big on Constitution silver. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sarge. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. Silver Fan 21 is chiming in on this video. Let's see what he's got to say. I like the 90% myself, and it deserves to have a premium because they don't make it anymore. 90% has become more of a collectible silver for that very reason. The better the grade, the higher the price. Yes, indeed. And I bought a relatively higher grade Standing Liberty quarter for about $10. I maybe overpaid for it, but I wanted to have a nice example to kind of show in some videos and stuff like that. Very good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Bill457 did a shout-out video to me. Oh, man, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Thanks for posting that, JM Unleash. And I will check it out. Here, yes, indeed. That was from a couple days ago. I'm sorry I missed that. Man, thank you. You know what? What do you think? Bill, let me see here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. we're going to watch this. Can I, Bill457, you are so awesome, and I thank you so much. Can I show this to everybody right now? And you guys check his video out too, and post in that video. Subscribe to Bill457. But do I have your permission to show it here on the on this live stream? Let me know what you think. Yes. Okay, we got an affirmative. There we go. All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah. You've got coughing in there, too.
This slurp goes out to Salvate Metals for me becoming an official member of the Salvation Nation. Let's try another one. Take care and have a great day while I'm watching my Today Show.
Thank you, sir. That was wonderful. That was great. And we're going to do this. Yes, indeed. Boom. Shalaka. 4. Bill 457. Thank you, sir. You guys check him out. Very kind of you, sir. A big like on that. Thank you, sir. Very kind indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Very kind. Very kind. Okay. Department of News. First comment. Yes, indeed. Woot woot. There you go. Thanks, Department of Numismatics. Silver Drill Pickle is here, and so is Cybercurtain Twitcher, the one and the only CCT. He recently gave away a very unique, well, I say very, it is unique. I know that's redundant. Unique by its nature is very. It's only one of a kind. There's 2 of a kind, only 2, and he gave one away to a lucky winner on his channel. Subscribe to Cybercurtain Twitcher. Over here, look at the price of Morgan dollars. Silverdale today, they are minted Morgans of 2021. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure. Hold on a minute. Hello? Price of Morgan today, they are minted. What is the price of them? Over here, what is the price of them? Over here, I don't know what. Because if those are going for pretty high price, the 2021s are. Have they come down or have they gone up even more? Sexy Slurp, yes indeed, it's a Peter North Slurp, that's right. Oh yeah, all right. 90% coins have the best probability of being numismatics in time. Well, in time, it's hard to tell. It's probably going to be higher grade. Well, they already are. But Barber, seated Liberty, quarters, halves are definitely numismatic. Coins A to Z says circulated 90% is actually the better name for junk silver, since the silver content doesn't qualify for bullion status. Like the generics, silver 999 and finer purity does. So if I'm looking to add silver to my stack for the purposes of weight stacking, I'm always going to opt for the generic silver over the circulated 90% every single time. All right, very good. I mean, I still think you can add weight there. You just have to do the math on it. And it also depends how slicked out they are, too. Like some of the barbers, as I mentioned earlier. 1878, 8 tail feather my stack. Congratulations, that's a nice Morgan. Way to go. Okay. And NoeQ says here, I believe they call 90% junk silver because it's only 90% and not 999. I don't think that's the reason. I don't think the purity is why they call it junk. Oh, he says, I visit my LCS once a month with my monthly budget, and I first look at fractional gold, and then I spend the rest on silver that they might have on sale. Yes, all right, very good. What they have on sale. Let's see here. Wait for this to finish out. And if they don't have the gold, I will use a budget for all silver. But in either case, whatever change I have that will not buy another ounce of silver, I ask for the equivalent 90%. That's how I'm stacking 90%. That's actually a good way to do it. But I think they call it junk silver because of the tarnishing on it and has circulated and wore down, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Very good. Let's see what we have here. Sugar Shane, I think you should own a variety. I think it is a good idea to have a variety. Should have made that a little bit more clear in here. There's no wrong way to do it, really. This is just which is best, and it just depends. Watch the answer for the shocking answer and watch that. All right. Sal's Bunny Ranch behind the Gold Nugget in Vegas has a fractional gold and silver table where you can win in kind of services. Ah, wow. I never knew that. It's Sal's Bunny Ranch. That's me. That's my Bunny Ranch. You can win some nice, good stuff. Gold and silver table. In-kind services. And I'll be very kind with the services I provide. Yes, I will. AG for a spot. Like anything that has been around the block and holds value, I like the term classic silver. Great video. Rated as an MS69. All right, maybe one day we'll get a 70. But thank you, AG, for spot. Very good comment. Thank you so much. And Justin Sartain is chiming in here. Let's see what he has to say. It seems like everyone has a different way to calculate the value of constitutional silver. That makes it more difficult to deal with. Plus, the premiums are at an all-time high right now. The same with the private mints, $4.99 to $5.49 over spot. I'm willing to get kilo bars at $2.29 over spot. That's why I'm getting gold. I'm confident that silver will be low for a while longer, so I will wait and keep stacking gold. Great video. There you go, Justin. Understandable. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Good. By the way, good to see Snoop X is here. Snoop X, welcome. Good to see you. Good evening to Gaz Grill. David C., good to see you. And Richard C. is still here. And hello to Common Sense. Glad you guys are watching us tonight. We're marching on our way through here. And I've not even alluded to pressing the thumbs up button in this live stream yet. We have 58 thumbs up, and I haven't even asked for anybody to do it. Silver King is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Silver King is amongst us, and he inspired a recent video I did on the fake gold video that was inspired by Silver King, as I mentioned in that video. Liam Budgold, Sullivan Metal, do you think buying slab coins is a good investment? For some of the older coins, I think it is, and that's exactly what it would be. But for the modern stuff, it's a big gamble. Nothing 69 is worth it. Nothing in the grade 69 is worth it, unless you just want the authentication that it's real. But there's other ways to do that. All right. Gotta go. Okay. Thanks, Tucson Bubba. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for popping by for the first and only super chat from Tucson Bubba. Have a good evening, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Patriot Gold Group. I have heard of ads for them. Patriot Gold Group. Yes, indeed, I have. All right. Good to see Martin Olson. Welcome, Martin Olson. Good to see you. Savage Lee. When all the manipulation is all over and we all see Fort Knox is empty, gold and silver will go sky high. Yes, indeed. That's right. Well, that's true. Unlocked, you're right. I guess in a sense, 69 is always worth it. You're right. That's true. I stand corrected. Touche, as they say, or maybe, at least I wasn't tongue-tied on that, right? Let's see. Real money like real Sal. That's right, exactly. All right. Let's get on up in this. Royal T Inc. is chiming in on this video. This is from today, this evening, I mean. I waited to buy the SD bullion rounds until this morning when the report came out. Picked them up for $24.52 per round. That's the best price I paid online. There you go. Way to go. Congratulations, Royal T Inc. Shiny McStacken is here with a hammer. And he smashed the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. We have 62 thumbs up now. Very kind. Treasure Charger is here. Hello, Treasure Charger. Good to see you. I like junk flowing hairs and busts. There you go. Yes. William Ellis made it. Hello. Salty Army salute. God bless all those who served in the military and are currently serving. Appreciate your kind service indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, where are we at? What do we have going on here? Let's see here. Jeffrey Jackson, that gold tiger from the Perth Mint is nice. Happy Friday to you. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. I appreciate it. Actually, I got that along with the platinum one. I like the platinum tiger, too. LWIA 84. I wanted to be surprised that some of those job numbers would be seasonal still. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there could be, but I don't know what season that would be. Usually the seasonal job numbers are around the holidays, around the Christmas time. Average stacker gold doesn't usually spike like this, does it? It doesn't. It's typically, there's times where it's happened before like this, but sometimes. But took a pretty big jump, definitely more than silver. Usually silver is a little bit more wild than gold in this regard, but I digress. Yeah, I got the BU Tiger, Coins A to Z, the Boo Tiger. I got the Boo Tiger, not the proof. Rusty Trombone, you got lottery number, Sal? Only kidding. I enjoy the speculation. Thank you, my friend. I know, might as well play the lottery. That's right. Thank you, Rusty. Appreciate you. Eli in the Wolverine State says, I buy platinum and silver when it's closer to out of the ground prices. There you go. Get some good deals if you can on them. Rocky Superstar is here. Rocky. We love Rocky. Rocky the man. There he is. We love Rocky Superstar. Faithful viewer of the channel. Appreciate him. And thanks to all of you guys for joining me here tonight. I appreciate it. Greetings to Blue, and Chris in SoCal is here as well. Little Zeke 78. Happy Friday. Thanks for the update. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to watch. Okay. Love Button is here. A long time no see. There's Love Button. The lovely Love Button. Culture of Currency is chiming in. Yeah, Culture of Currency was in here earlier. Gen X Collectible is here. Welcome, Gen X Collectible. Good to see you, sir. If markets go down, wouldn't logic say one should buy stocks if pending spikes in metals are likely? Then when markets rise and the dollar index drop or volatility index drops, look at coin. Just thinking out loud. Yeah, you would think buy low, sell high scenario, right? Oh man, Mr. Clad, the conference call went great. It was actually a pretty successful call. Rewind and watch it. I think you'll get a kick out of it. We had a good time. They even took a song request too at the end. Silver Wolverine, I need JP Morgan's help pushing silver back down. I'll give Jamie Dimon a call. He's got diamond hands, that Jamie Dimon does. MC says, I still think silver will fall this summer to $15 to $18. Also, gold will run out of money. Gold will fall when people run out of money and realize they have to eat and pay bills just to stop buying. Then the dollar gets stronger. The rich will dump gold to buy cheap real estate as major businesses close their doors. All coming up this summer, along with major depression kicks in and progressive Democrat Party wet dream is realized. Much uncertainty after that. We may be in a serious war or two. God help us. Stay safe. Tell you what, any of those scenarios seem likely. It's crazy. A China girl. Interesting. All right, man. I know the song, but I can't think of it in my head. That's crazy. All right, let's see here. THS. Yes, listen to the great one. Take it to the bank. Oh, hell, Sal, there you go. Do you want to go one-on-one with the great one, The Rock? Are the rumors true that the Sal's gals make the Salivation Nation great again and has been confirmed even by the Global Privy Council? Here we go. Scammer time. Hello? See if they answer. Robocall. Nope. It's gonna go out. Here it is again. It's got an hello?
This is a call from its debt settlement department. Since you are in a financial uncertainty because of your current debts, the bureaus have made you eligible for debt reduction of your balance.
I want debt reduction of my balance. Come on. Global Privy Council. Yes, indeed.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next.
That's what they always say. Pimped out Sal's gals. Never pimped them out yet, but hey. Oh, that music's too loud. We'll let that go for quite a while. I can't recreate that one. I don't know how that goes. Yamir, nobody knows the future. It's a waiting game. Be patient, folks. Yes, indeed. We got to be patient. Upscale flipping. Well, I really hope it goes up. I keep buying these 10-ounce bars. Seems to be a good deal on them. Yes. Getting some good deals. 10-ounce bars seems to be a pretty good size to get. That's a sweet spot for the deals. I'm Big Ernie McCracken. Yes, indeed.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Mojave Gold is chiming in on this video. Let's see what he has to say on this, shall we? He says, Happy Friday. During this period of wild PM price fluctuation, I've been mainly concentrating on picking up random silver and gold scrap. Just put together a little mess kit of sterling flatware for my personal use. A nice knife, fork, and spoon made in London in 1804 by Richard Crossley. Wow. Thomas Jefferson was U.S. president at the time, picked out a batch of silver flatware found lucky at a flea market for around 1/2 of silver melt price. Amazing. Amazing indeed. America Silver Patriot is here. Hello, America Silver Patriot. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Looks like the scammer's not going to be... We'll keep monitoring it. Yes, indeed. But I hope America Silver Patriot's doing well. All right, guys. So this is the point in the video where we will do our little game. This is a game that we started maybe a few live streams ago. And this is where you can search out a term. And you will do it when I say start. And that is this. To make a search term that you're going to give us. And when you do that search term, we're going to search for the video, and everybody watch that video and comment that you saw it here in the live stream. So you will be able to pick out what video we're going to watch. I have over 5,000 videos, so you never know what may come up. It can be anything you want as long as it's searchable. And that's the way the game works. Now, obviously, if you put in something very vulgar, likely there will be no result, like if you drop an F-bomb. So let's keep the vulgar stuff out. Like, I'll give you, for instance, even though this is not vulgar, we had a nice lady say, hey, let's search for booby. There was not a booby video on here. I thought there would be. There was not. I normally wouldn't mind a vulgar term, but it's just not going to render a result likely. So here we go. Here's how it works. So if you will type in your search term after 3 pluses like this, when I say go, then we'll do it. It can be anything funny, as long as it's a real word, 1 word though, and maybe 2 words. And we're going to do that starting, it's going to be the third person. The third person that types it out for my chat, we'll see it. Ready and go. I got some background music here while we do this. You can probably still hear it. Slate background, very good. So 3 pluses in the search term. Third person I see. JM Unleashed was the first person. He took Nickel. The second person, Richard Metcalf, V75. All right, ketchup. There you go. We got it. Okay, everybody stop. And we got ketchup from Coins A to Z. So let's type in ketchup and see if it renders a result. I think it could. We'll find out. Let's see. Out of all my videos, yes, indeed. Look at that, guys. Wow. Let me hang this scammer up. They're not going to answer. All right, look at that. Now this is a live stream. You can. This is a live stream to where that search term came up. If you search my videos, it's Vegemite, mukbang, and precious metals. That's over an hour long. So you can choose to watch that one. But there's also the second one came up as a 2017 American Liberty gold coin news. You might want to watch that one too. So I would say either of those two you could do. But I hate for you to have to watch that whole Vegemite mukbang, but you might get a kick out of it because that was pretty fun live stream we had here. So I'll leave that up to you. So watch those videos and post a little comment. Hey, you're coming to this from the live stream. We had a little fun, and maybe put the term ketchup in there too. Yes, indeed. Still something fun we do. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. CCT is searching for beaver. See, we could have done beaver too. Yes, indeed, we could have done beaver. All right, creative search term. So there you go. All right, thank you guys. We had a great time tonight. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here in this live stream. I appreciate you all very, very much. Have a wonderful evening. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.